Hey, what's up, everyone? It's PA Lee 1019 here. So today we are going to be doing another prediction for the NBA playoffs. I know I haven't uploaded on this channel for a while, but we here now, and yeah, can't wait to see how this year's playoffs has been held up. Um, how this year's playoffs is gonna hold up. So yeah, man. So I already got the bracket here and stuff like that, and yeah, bro, I'm gonna be making my predictions on to see who will win this year's NBA championship or whatnot. So yeah, I ain't gonna waste no time. Let's get it. So first, like how I laid this out is like, you know, we'll say the playoffs started today, and this is basically the seeding and whatnot for today. Yeah, so you guys can see it right there. I don't really need to point it out, but yeah. So first, we're gonna start with the play-in. So the play-in tournament, I leave the seventh seed out, eighth seed out for each conference because like we got to get through the play-in first. So we'll start with the Eastern Conference since they're the weaker conference. So we'll start with the Eastern Conference, seventh and eighth seed, which is going to be the Magic and Heat, and the 9-10 seed Hawks and Hornets. So I guess we'll just start with the 9-10 seed Hawks and the Hornets. So oh yeah, by the way, I haven't put too much thought into this, bro. I'm just going off the dome to like see who I think would win. So yeah, bro. So the Hawks and the Hornets. I ain't gonna lie. Even though the Hawks lost Trae Young, I mean they're still pretty good. I mean they got Jalen Johnson, Dyson Daniels. I heard Nickel Alexander Walker's averaging 20. Like holy crap. Um, yeah, bro. The Hawks are still a good team, but the Hornets have definitely gotten better as well. I mean they got that rookie Conka Nipple. Shoot. They got LaMelo Ball is balling out like usual. They just been the Hornets. The Hornets they've been balling. I ain't gonna lie. These two teams, like, I mean, they gotten better. I mean, the Hawks. I feel like the Hawks didn't lose anything. I mean, if anything, they gained something in losing Trae Young because he was like a defensive liability or whatnot. Um, but honestly, I would probably give it to the Hawks. Like, I feel like it will be close. I feel like this could go either way for sure. I feel like this will go either way for sure, but like honestly, I want to give this one to the Hawks because like Jalen Johnson, Dyson Daniels, I feel like they were gonna really turn it up, bro. And the Hornets, I feel like this is gonna be another year without the playoffs for the Hornets. So sorry, Charlotte fans, you're gonna have to sit another year in despair. Sorry. So yeah, bro, the Hawks are gonna take the 9 seed, and now we're gonna go to the 7th and 8th seed, Magic versus Heat. So feel me? Um, honestly, um, shoot. I mean, the Heat, I still think they're dogs somewhat. They're just not who they used to be. When Jimmy Butler was on the floor. You feel me? Um, but the Magic, I ain't gonna lie, the Magic are definitely still talented. Paolo Banchero, and all that. They got shit, I forgot the other guy's name. But yeah, the Magic are definitely still talented, and Miami Heat, I feel like they still dogs in some way. Norman Powell has been balling. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He's like the only person that I didn't expect to like become a star like this, bro. Like Norman Powell, like he got to be like the latest late bloomer in like NBA history or something, man. Cause like he's been hooping. He chooses now to like hoop like at the age that he is, bro. I'm not saying that's bad. I mean like better late than never. You feel me? But like, hey man, the Heat are still dogs, and yeah, the Magic are still talented. But if I had to choose one, bro, I'm low key been thinking about this. Honestly, I might give it to the Heat. I ain't gonna hold you. I might give it to the Heat, bro. Cause like, they got Norman Powell, Andrew Wiggins, Bam Adebayo. They had experience in this before, with Jimmy Butler and stuff like that. So I think the Heat would take it, low key. I low key think the Heat would take it. Um, yeah, just based off of like experience and I feel like they got more. Well, I want to say more heart, but like, you know, they still got that Heat culture in them. Like, and I feel like those two factors is what's gonna get them the win against the Magic. So, yeah, we're gonna take the Heat. We're gonna give the Heat the seventh seed. So they're gonna be facing the Knicks in the first round of the NBA playoffs. So we're just gonna write an H right here, and yeah. So we got the 8-9 game against the Magic and the Hawks. So honestly, the seventh, this 8 and 9 game, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like the Hawks might surprise everybody, bro. And yeah, cause I feel like Jalen Johnson is on the rise. I mean, Brody's averaging dang near a triple double. You got Dyson Daniels, he's on the rise, bro. You got a bunch of these young guys like on the rise, and ultimately, bro, I might actually no. I think the Hawks might win against the Magic, bro. Like for real, dog. Like I think they got like that kind of. I feel like they got that kind of like that talent, bro, to overtake the Magic, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Even though the Magic is like still a somewhat good team, they're still a somewhat good team, but like, dog, I feel like the Hawks are like up and coming without Trae Young. I feel like they could go crazy without Trae Young. So like, yeah, this is gonna be the Hawks' first time making the playoffs in my opinion. Well, for making the playoffs post Trae Young. Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I got the Hawks beating the Magic. And they will play the first round against the Pistons. So, yeah, bro, we already got the playoff bracket set for the East, so we're just gonna get to it. So the first round, the 1/8 seed, the Pistons versus the Hawks. I ain't gonna lie, the Hawks, they're up and coming, but like obviously the Pistons are the 1 seed. Like it would actually be crazy if you just lose to a freaking 8th seed, bro. So the Pistons, I feel like they're just too good in this aspect, so they're gonna win 6 games. Cade Cunningham is gonna go crazy. Freaking Jalen Duren, all the talent they got on the Pistons roster, man. Like, I feel like they're just gonna go crazy in the playoffs. And like the Hawks, they're a young but inexperienced team, but I feel like they can steal at least 2 games from the Pistons, bro. So Pistons in 6, bro. Pistons in 6. Now the Cavaliers and the Raptors. Now honestly, this is surprise. I mean, it surprised me that the Raptors, made it this far. I know they got Brandon Ingram, Emmanuel Quickly, R.J. Barrett. They picked up Brandon Ingram, and they all of a sudden start going crazy. Now, as far as the playoffs, man, dang, I don't know. Playoffs against the Cavaliers. I mean, Donovan Mitchell, he's never missed the playoffs like a day, and he never missed the playoffs in his career so far. Honestly, I don't know who to choose here. Honestly, bro, I will go for the Cavaliers just off of like sheer experience, because this is the first time I think the Raptors made it into the playoffs since like, I want to say the Kawhi days, but like 1 year after the Raptors won the championship. Like 1 year after the Raptors won the championship, I think this is the first time they started to become like, not contenders, but I would say good. Like the Raptors, this is the first time since the Kawhi era where they started to become good. But I don't think they could beat the Cavs low key, because like honestly, Donovan Mitchell, he just had more experience in this aspect. I'm just going off experience and stuff like that. The Raptors is an entirely different roster. Honestly, glad that the Raptors made it this far. You know, they made it this far, the fifth seed. But I ain't gonna lie, I got the Cavaliers winning in at least 6 games. So yeah, they will be moving on to the second round, facing the Pistons. And now we got the Celtics versus the 76ers. Honestly, bro, VJ Edgecombe, Tyrese Maxey, man, they about to go crazy in their futures, bro. But like, I don't think that's gonna happen. And plus, you got Joel Embiid, who may or may not be injured during this time. I don't even know what's going on over there, but I don't care. Celtics in 5 or 6 games. Honestly, Jaylen Brown has been doing good carrying the load, and they still got other players that have been going crazy as well. So I got the Celtics at 5 or 6 games. This should be, honestly, bro, the 76ers, they'll find a way to choke again. They'll find a way to not make it past the second round for the 15th year in a row. I don't know, bro. Like, the 76ers will find a way, and you can't rely on your team on Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe and stuff like that. So yeah, I got the Celtics in 5 or 6 games. So yeah, there we go. And the last matchup for the first round will be the Knicks and the Heat. Honestly, bro, the Heat, the Heat's been going crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just gonna give it to the Knicks in like 6 games, because like I don't think they're good enough to make another playoff push. Like, especially if Jimmy Butler's not there. If Jimmy Butler's not there, then the Heat not making it out the first round. Look, I know I said in previous videos that when the Heat is in the playoffs, they always have a chance. But like, that was when Jimmy Butler was on the team, but now he isn't anymore, so they don't have a chance. So I got the Knicks in 6 games, and yeah, that's it for the Eastern Conference first round. So there you go. I ain't gonna lie, I might be making some wrong choices here, but this is just like my opinion on what I would think what would happen. I mean, there might be some obvious like things that might not happen, but hey man, this is my opinion, my prediction from what I've seen and stuff like that. So we just gonna go with that. So now we got the freaking Pistons versus Cavaliers. So yeah, this might be a tougher matchup for the Pistons, low key, because like this is the first time they've made it far since, I don't know, since like the 2004, since the 2000s, freaking Chauncey Billups. Like, this is the first time they made it far since then. And like Donovan Mitchell, this is where he always fell. I don't think he's never made it past the second round. Just like Joel Embiid, I don't think he's never made it past the second round. So like, this is going to be a tougher matchup for the Pistons, but then again, this is where Donovan Mitchell always fell. But ultimately, bro, I might give the Pistons, honestly, I'm giving it to the Pistons in 7 games. This will go to a game 7 down the wire. And I feel like, Donovan Mitchell might fall again. Honestly, I think this could go either way. You feel me? But I feel like Donovan Mitchell might fall again, and the Pistons, up and coming Pistons, might actually take it in 7 games and finally make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. So sorry, Cleveland. So yeah, the Pistons will make the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time since like 05. Back in the 2000s, when Ben Wallace was on the team, when Chauncey Billups was on the team, bro. That era of Pistons is back, bro. Like, bro, the Pistons are really back, man. Like, the fact that they're even the 1 seed is crazy, man. the fact the Pistons are even the 1 seed is crazy, bro. If they make it even to the semifinals, bro, that would show how far they've come. That would show how far they come, bro. So the Pistons, they will make, in my prediction, they will make the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time since 05 or 06 or however long. The last time they've been competitive. How about that? So yeah. So enough about them. We got the Celtics versus the Knicks. I feel like the Knicks, since they love, losing to good teams often, bro. Honestly, shoot. Even without Jason Tatum, like for the Celtics and stuff like that, I feel like Jaylen Brown, I ain't gonna lie, Jaylen Brown does have a history of like choking too. But like, dang, bro. Honestly, bro, I think this might go down to the wire. But like, ultimately, I got the Celtics in like 7 games because I feel like the Knicks are gonna somehow blow this because they have a history of like losing to like good teams and stuff like that. So I got the Celtics in 7 games, bro. Cause like, I don't know, I don't know, cause like I've seen them drop quite a few games, early on in this season. So like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The Celtics, I ain't gonna lie, I got the Celtics in 7 games, bro, and they will make the Eastern Conference Finals. This might be a crazy take. I ain't gonna lie, bro, but like, this might be a crazy take, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like the Knicks are gonna somehow drop this, and I know Jaylen Brown. Yeah, he's a great leader. He was the Finals MVP when the Celtics won that championship, bro. He was the Finals MVP. So I feel like he can still carry the load. So it's not just Jason Tatum. We might see Jason Tatum as the best player, but like, Jaylen Brown was the Finals MVP. So we gotta give him his flowers. So yeah, there we go. So now we got the Pistons versus the Celtics. Now this might, so this might upset a lot of people, a lot of Pistons fans, but like, I might go with the Celtics. I ain't gonna lie, just based off of sheer experience, bro. Cause like, I definitely think it's gonna be close. No cap. I definitely think it's gonna be close, but like, I'm gonna go with the Celtics just based off of sheer experience. I definitely think Jaylen Brown could take them there. Honestly, I think anybody from the Eastern Conference can make the finals low key because like the Eastern Conference is like so weak, like it's insane, bro. I feel like anybody can make it. Like, who knows? The Pistons could probably make it to the finals, bro. The Pistons might make it to the finals, but like, honestly, I'm going to give me the Celtics just based off of sheer experience and stuff like that. I know Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown is just him to carry the load and stuff like that. But like, honestly, I think Jaylen Brown could do it, bro. I think he can do it, bro. Like, low key. And this is the first time the new age Pistons have been on a stage like this. And Jaylen Brown is going to show them that they not ready yet. I definitely think it's going to be close for sure. And besides, Jaylen Brown, he's been here twice. Like, he's been in this situation. Well, at least the Eastern Conference Finals. Eastern Conference Finals, he's been here multiple times, bro. So, like, honestly, I feel like he can lead the Celtics to victory, against the Pistons, bro. And they still got some of the pieces from, those previous conference finals, like Peyton Pritchard, Derek White. I know they now have Nikola Vucevic, who's a former All-Star, so I feel like he can do some stuff. Yeah, bro. But ultimately, I got the Celtics going back to the NBA Finals since 2 years ago. So, yeah, bro. So, the Celtics are going to be your Eastern Conference champions. and they're going to be heading to the NBA Finals. So now we got that part going. Let's go to the Western Conference, the one everybody's been waiting for, and the competition is going to be a lot more tighter this time. So now we'll just start with the play-in. We got the Suns versus the Warriors. That's for the 7th, 8th seed. We got the Trailblazers versus Clippers as the 9 and 10 seed. Oh, my bad, y'all. My bad. Yeah, so we'll start with the 9-10 seed. Trailblazers, Clippers real quick. I ain't gonna lie, Deni Avdija, he's been going crazy, bro. The Trailblazers have definitely gotten better since like the Dame era. I think it's still technically the Dame era since Dame came back to the Trailblazers. I think it's still technically the Dame era. So yeah, Deni Avdija, he's been great. Like, he's turning into the star that everybody thought he would be, coming draft night when he was drafted. So, I'm glad that he's doing that. But ultimately, the Clippers, they've been on a winning streak. Like, they've been trashed like beginning of the season, but they started to pick it up like drastically and stuff like that. And honestly, bro, I low-key got the Clippers beating the Trailblazers, low-key. Because, like, again, I know I keep sounding like a broken record when I say this, but, like, experience matters. I'm just saying, experience matters, bro. I know you guys got, like, a countdown to say how much I say experience and stuff like that, but I'm just saying, like, it matters, bro. It really matters, bro. And, I don't know if Deni Avdija is going to be enough to, like, take care of Kawhi. Look, if nobody gets injured, that would be the case. Look, if nobody gets injured, because Kawhi Leonard has an injury history, and James Harden is James Harden. So, like, yeah, bro. So, like, I got the Clippers beating the Trailblazers, and the Trailblazers are officially knocked out of the playoffs. So, yeah, we got that. And now we got the Suns and Warriors. I ain't gonna lie, Dylan Brooks surprised me, bro. I didn't think he was gonna be a star like he is, bro. I didn't think he was gonna be like, he wasn't a star officially, but like he's playing like an all-star, bro. So like, oh yeah, and the Warriors, I don't know what's going on with the Warriors, bro. They want to sabotage Steph Curry, and like they must not want Steph Curry to make the playoffs, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. So like, yeah, bro. Oh yeah, I forgot, bro. They traded Porzingis and they got Kuminga and some other players to the Hawks. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh yeah, that would definitely play a factor in the Hawks run when they get to the playoffs. But ultimately, I still think they're gonna lose in the first round. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, bro. Honestly, I got the Suns beating the Warriors, bro, because like they're Steph Curry's team. Like, only thing the Warriors got is Steph Curry. They only got Steph Curry, bro, and that's not enough. So yeah, ultimately the Suns are gonna freaking win, and they will officially be in the NBA playoffs. They will face the San Antonio Spurs, the Eiffel Tower. So yeah, bro, you got that, and the Warriors. You got the Warriors versus Clippers. Honestly, since the Clippers were on a hot streak, and if they continue this hot streak, they will honestly sneak into the playoffs. So, and the Warriors, all they got is Steph Curry, and I don't think that's enough. You got 38-year-old Steph Curry carrying y'all load, and that is a disaster for the Golden State Warriors. So, like, honestly, with the Clippers hot streak and the struggling Warriors, I got the Clippers, bro. And the Clippers will officially make the playoffs, and they will face against the OKC Thunder in round 1. And the Warriors will be bounced out of the playoffs after being the 8th seed, bruh. Which sucks, but it is what it is. So yeah, let's go to the first round. OKC versus the Clippers. OKC in 5. Honestly, they're just too talented, bro. OKC in 5, bro. They could pull off one game because they kind of have momentum from the hot streak or whatnot. But OKC in 5, they're just too good. They're too good, bro. OKC in 5. So, Yeah, they will be making it to the second round easily. I don't think that's up for discussion. Um, you might not see that yellow writing right there, but we got the Rockets versus, say it with me, the Los Angeles Fakers. I'm sorry, it's just a thing I do on my YouTube channel. Sorry. So yeah, you got the Rockets versus the Fakers, bro. Honestly, bro, the Rockets are way too good for the Los Angeles Fakers, man. I ain't gonna lie. But crap. But the Lakers do got they got Luka though. Oh shoot, they got Luka. Ooh, they got Luka, bro. Dang. Oh man. Oh man. Shoot, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Oh my gosh. But why does LeBron gotta be on that team? Bro? I got the Fakers in 6. I mean, sure, Alperen Sengun. You got Alperen Sengun. They got a bunch of talent on the Rockets. But the Lakers got they got Luka. Austin Reeves. And they got LeBum. They got LeBum. I can't find a way to hate on the Fakers. I got the Fakers. I got the Fakers in 6. There, I said it. Bro. I low key just wanna pass the rock. I low key wanna freaking punch my controller, my freaking PC. I want to punch everything, bro. But like, I can't be biased, bro. I really want the Rockets to win. I hope the Rockets win, bro. I hope the Fakers lose in the first round, bro. But I can't be biased, bro. Because like, bro, the Rockets might be good in depth pieces, but like, they got Luka Doncic, bro. And Luka Doncic has the depth pieces to back him up. So, for that, I got the Fakers in 6. Of course. I'm sorry, guys. That took a lot for me to do. I usually don't like the Lakers. So that took a lot out of me. I ain't gonna lie. That took a lot out of me. Anyway, we got the Nuggets versus the Timberwolves. Honestly, this series might be closer than anyone thinks, bro. Like, Timberwolves, they made it to the conference finals twice. And the Nuggets are just the Nuggets. They've been good for a consistent amount of time. So like, I don't know. This could go, I wouldn't say go either way. I feel like it'll be close, but ultimately I got the Nuggets going in the first getting past the first round and going to the second round. And I honestly, I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be 7 games. This is going to happen in 7 games. So like, yeah, bro. I got the Nuggets moving on. In the first round, and the Timberwolves are gonna get bounced out in the first round. So yeah, bro. And don't get me wrong, Anthony Edwards is cool, bro, but like, Nikola Jokic is gonna have to do a lot of carrying it. Jamal Murray, hopefully, Jamal Murray becomes Jamal Murray. If Jamal Murray is the Jamal Murray we always knew, bro, then the Nuggets will the Nuggets will sure pull. The Nuggets will go crazy. Honestly, the Nuggets would definitely go crazy. So yeah, we got the now we got the Spurs and the Suns. Now the Spurs, this is a new one because this is the first time the Spurs make the playoffs since, I would probably say, the bubble, because that's the last time the Spurs made the playoffs. So the Spurs and the Suns, honestly, bro, I don't think it's close. I got the Spurs in 5. Wemby, this is his first time in the playoffs, bro, but I don't think it's gonna matter. I'm sure he'll struggle a bit, but like I feel like he'll adapt, like just like that. I feel like he'll adapt because he has that kind of mindset, bro. He's a guy that wants to win, so he will. Don't get me wrong, he will adapt, bro, because like he's that guy who wants to win, and like we haven't seen a player like that in forever. You know what I'm saying? So like, I got the Spurs in 5. Low key. And they'll be moving on to the second round to face the Nuggets. Crispy Nuggets. Anyway, we got the OKC. Oh crap. OKC versus the Fakers. I ain't gonna lie, this is easy, bro. This is easy. OKC in like, I would say 6 games just because Luka's there. Either way, OKC's winning and we get the Fakers out of here. Let's go. The Fakers are not making it to the Western Conference Finals. I'll keep it a buck, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. They're not making it to the Western Conference Finals, bro. If they do, I'm gonna shave my head. Yeah, I'm gonna shave my head, bro. If they do make it to the Western Conference Finals, and I might delete this anyway. OKC makes it to the Western Conference Finals, and oh crap, what the frick going on with my mouse? And yeah, bro, there's that. So yeah, bro, I think the OKC is way too talented to freaking go. I mean, they're the favorites to win it all. So like, yeah, there you go. So now we got the Nuggets and the Spurs. Nikola Jokic versus the Spurs, bro. Dang, bro. Honestly, this might upset Spurs fans, bro, because like Jokic is on another MVP run this year. Like, this dude could win another MVP this year. And Jamal Murray, assuming he plays his absolute best, like, bro, this Nuggets team would low-key be unstoppable, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Honestly, I got the Nuggets winning in like 6-7 games. Oh, come on. Oh, crap. I said to myself I wasn't gonna say that, bro. All right, I got the Nuggets winning in 6 games. 6 games. Because, like, bro, Nikola Jokic is like that. He's on another MVP tear, bro. And Wemby, you know, this is gonna be a learning experience for Wemby, bro. Because, like, you know, I mean, this is his first time in the playoffs. I mean, he's a physical specimen we never seen before, but like, this is still his first time in the playoffs. And Jokic, I feel like he's still gonna take the win and move on to the Western Conference Finals. And now you got last year's rematch, OKC versus the Nuggets. Last year's rematch, OKC versus the Nuggets, bro. Now, honestly, bro, dang, man. Honestly, bro, this is a tough one. This could go either way. I ain't gonna lie. Just because it's a rematch, you know, last year they faced each other in the playoffs and they went to a game 7. But like, I feel like the Nuggets, we gotta have an upset here. Bro. I feel like the Nuggets are going on a revenge tour. And besides, we haven't seen a back-to-back champion since the 2017-18 Warriors. So if that keeps up that same pattern, and we're gonna see a revenge tour. We're gonna see a revenge tour against the Nuggets, and the Nuggets will beat the OKC Thunder in 7 games. So yeah, the OKC Thunder is going to be bounced out of the playoffs. What the heck is going on with my mouse? So yeah, they're going to be bounced out of the playoffs, and the Nuggets will make the NBA Finals in 2026. I ain't gonna lie, bro. The Nuggets and Jamal Murray, I feel like they're going to give it whatever they got, bro, because they remember last year. And I have a feeling they're going to go on a revenge tour. They're going to go on a revenge tour and take down OKC in 7 games. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like this could happen. Bro. And now we got the Nuggets versus the Celtics in the 2026 NBA Finals. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. Jaylen Brown, don't get me wrong, he's the Finals MVP, but he's going up against an actual MVP. He's going up against an MVP. Jaylen Brown's been doing it for a series. Nikola Jokic been doing it for an entire season. So, ultimately, I am going to give the championship to the Celtics, to the Nuggets. Who knows? Drum roll. This is the best drum roll I can do. I'm sorry. I'm going to give the championship to the freaking Denver Nuggets. The freaking Denver Nuggets. So that means your Denver Nuggets will be your 2026 NBA champions, at least in my prediction, at least. So this is basically what I think is gonna happen. I feel like the Nuggets will, I want to say easily, but they will make it past the first 2 rounds, just because they're the better team. And the Nuggets in the conference finals will have that revenge tour against OKC. That's not going to be easy, but I feel like the Nuggets will pull it off because they want revenge for what happened to last year. And the Celtics, even though they got Jaylen Brown, it's just not enough to handle Nikola Jokic. It's just not enough, bro. And I feel like, honestly, whoever comes out of the West wins the championship. Low key. And I feel like the Denver Nuggets will be that one to come out of the West and win that championship. Nikola Jokic is your Finals MVP a second time, bro. The Nuggets are the 2-time NBA champions. Nikola Jokic will be a 2-time NBA championship, a 2-time Finals MVP, and a 4-time NBA MVP, bro. Honestly, bro, we gotta start putting him in top 20. If he pulls this off, we got to start putting him in like the top 20 of all time conversations. He got to be like in top 10 big man of all time. Top 5 maybe. I don't know. But like if they pull this off, bro, Nikola Jokic will definitely be a legend. He will be a legend in Denver for sure. But yeah, bro, this is what I think. I think the Nuggets are going to win the NBA championship in 2026, and that is all I got for you guys for today. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe if anybody's watching this, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. See you all, have a good day, peace, and out of here.